Welcome back if you have already been here with our collective community before. Welcome if you are new. My name is Brini, the anarchemist. I'm going to see what's up with the energy for our collective community. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, I am so very grateful to be a messenger and a mouthpiece. I know these messages will reach exactly who they are meant to. So let's jump right in. First of all, there's a need to slow something down because when I first started recording, I accidentally had the settings on slow-mo. So either you need to slow down or something that was in slow motion is speeding up. That could be significant. Was also hearing, tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Okay, but I was picking up on someone's energy where they're ready. Oh, I just saw visit. They're ready. Let's see who's ready and why. What are they ready for, Spirit? What are the messages for our collective community? What are the messages for our collective community at this time? I was told to use this deck first, so that's what we'll do. And then I have a few others that we can dip into as well. Definitely take the time to like the video, hit that thumbs up, drop a comment if and when it resonates, share it out to someone you think may benefit from the message, and of course, subscribe and turn your post notifications on. I am still running my summer sale, which will gift you 19% off all of my services until July 4th. So definitely utilize that if you feel called or guided to. The link to tip me is also in my description, and that is definitely appreciated. Let's see. All right, let's pause there. First card out, we have evidence. And my eyes went to temptation. And then on reminiscing, my eyes are going to good times. So it seems like someone fell into temptation with a third party. It seems like they took a risk and definitely did not reap the rewards or benefits that they were hoping to receive. If they were even hoping to receive something, it seems like this is an impulsive energy, someone who just does things to do them in the moment. Unsafe decisions, partner to partner. Something about a relationship here. Someone is trying to think about the good times, dwelling on the good times. Someone may very well have a criminal history or will after this situation. I can see why Spirit told me to get the Hidden Truth Oracle out. And I just got a headache. Collective community, anything that kind of sparks these reactions or feelings or sensations in your body, definitely listen. As an oracle and as someone who shares my gifts with the public in certain ways, it's definitely important for me to be able to discern what is mine and what is not. But I do often feel the energies of the collective community. So I don't take this lightly, and neither should you. That's why we've been highlighting gratitude, thanking your readers, booking your readers, supporting your readers. It's important because this is big work. Yeah, we have deadline on the bottom and my eyes went to on edge. Let's see. Oh, I heard that's not it from this deck. Okay. Yeah, separation. Someone that you're not in contact with. There's silence and or distance. Yeah, facade. That people-pleasing energy again. We have around fall. One more. Visiting you in your dreams. Also, I am using a new microphone cover, so let me know how this is for you all. Let me know if it's good, if it's annoying, whatever. Y'all know I'm going to do things my way, but with consideration to you all because I love you and I'm grateful for your presence. Yeah, this separation card. This could have been a situation where maybe someone was in some sort of relationship that wasn't fully over when they approached you or when they were involved with you. And this could be the mask that they were wearing. This could be what they were maybe covering up. I'm seeing hidden motives here. This could have happened around fall time, or you or this person were born in the fall season. This could also have to do with someone being ready to take off the mask, and this could occur in the fall season. Other than that, I'm just getting that something is falling away. Something is being eliminated or removed. This is definitely someone who's been popping up in your dreams for one reason or the other. You've been receiving downloads about this person, and they've probably been receiving downloads about you. Their downloads seem to be more rooted in the fact that you are divinely protected and that they are going to have to fully get their act together. If they are to align with you, your downloads have probably just been about the fact that there has been some dishonesty. Yeah, we have confirmations. So definitely take heed to the guidance and the confirmations you've been receiving about this person or this situation. We'll see what the hidden truth is because it's not hidden no more. Thank you all for being here with me. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm not available. I bet. They wish things could be different. You don't know how hard it was for them to let you go. Their life is not as together as it seemed. Apparently, you've been speaking to them through music, and they know exactly what they were doing. Yeah, let's highlight that for a second. Because one thing I've realized as an empathic, compassionate person who always wants to give someone the benefit of the doubt or put my feet in their shoes or think about their journey or what they've endured, all those things, people know what they are doing. And that is not your invitation to gift them with an excuse. Reasons exist. But in these situations, people know what they are doing. There's absolutely no way that this person was ignorant to the fact that they had some sort of relationship already going on before they tried to involve you in their lives. So let's just stick a pin in that, put it at the top of the board so that we don't overlook it or forget it. They're afraid to contact you. They love you unconditionally. You know, I feel like they would extend their unconditional love to you for the simple fact that they would hope that you would extend your unconditional love to them, even when they're being stupid, because that's what I'm getting. If you knew what you were doing and you did it anyway, then you were being stupid. I know I messed up everything, and honestly, it fell out in the reverse. I'm going to keep it in the upright because I'm always hoping and wishing for people to show up in accountability. Okay? On the bottom of the deck, I left when I saw you with someone. Okay. So someone could have sabotaged this situation when they saw you with someone else, or you for them, take it as it resonates. That's never a reason. We want to be mature. You know, we're not just getting older here. We're trying to mature and grow and develop and ascend, rise up in consciousness and self-mastery. So, you know, when you get your little feelings hurt, it will be better to communicate. Come on now. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And this fell on top of dreams. So whoever you've been seeing in your dreams, they know it was their fault. But they're a bit more comfortable in the space that they can blame you for whatever has occurred. I left you before you could leave me. What else about this person? Why are we even talking about it? Show us, Spirit. Show us clearly. You know, I feel like with these messages, we're meant to be aware of what's going on in the background so that we can continue to up our protection, to feed our prosperity, because obviously this is not our portion, collective community. Let's just keep it a stack. Look what actually came out. Let's just keep it a stack. This is not our portion. Okay? I hid who I really am from you. Of course they did. Of course they did. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. It wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. They made it hard. It was very easy for them to leave you the hell alone if they were already involved with someone. Simple. One or two more. I just keep looking at this unsafe decisions on the risk card. It's just someone who gets off on risk. They get off on danger. They like the things that feel like they are wrong. I'm hearing if it's wrong, I don't want to be right. I don't know what song that is, but there are plenty of songs with those sort of lyrics. Counting Stars by One Republic. A few songs that are coming to me, but just the sense that, you know, I knew it was wrong, but I was excited, and they know they crossed the line with you. It's time for them to heal now. Okay. So go get that done. Why are you bothering my collective community about it? I feel like they just want some sympathy. They do want to have a bit of a pity party with you. They do. They wish they could take back their words, but they cannot. And one thing about accountability and maturity is taking those few seconds before you say or do a thing, because you cannot take it back. It doesn't matter how forgiving a person is, it doesn't matter how much leeway someone gives you. Collective community, we are not soothsayers. You knew what you were doing. And so an apology or an I'm sorry does not fix it. It just does not. We all need to be rooted in accountability and honesty. And with that honesty comes the disclosure through transparency. This is not someone who was ready to do that. And they still are not ready to do that. They were just hoping and wishing that you would have more to give them to help them out of this. They were hoping that you had the funds energetically to bail them out of this situation. Look at them, locked up and locked out. Somebody could have found out that they were involved with you or interested in you. Yes, my air just clicked on. They're burying themselves in work to forget about you. It seems like they have no option, collective community. You are not open to this, as you should not be. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Because we're moving on. I'm telling you, this new love energy has been coming up, and I feel like Spirit just wants us to make sure that we are aware of what's going on and to continue to give us reminders of the nature of these people so that we do not let them back in when they come crawling back. Okay, take these as reminders and confirmations, because with a big heart, and I'm telling you, I get it. With a big heart, you're going to feel like, oh, I get it. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Listen, we are all human and we all do make mistakes. But aren't you accountable? Aren't you expressive and communicative? Don't you have a sense of integrity about you? You don't do any harm and you definitely don't take any shit. So at this point, your empathy for a person cannot be bigger than your self-respect. You're receiving songs from this person. It could have been the song that I sang at the beginning. They feel like, tell me what you want, tell me what you need. Let me make it better. Tell me what I got to do to fix this. Tell me what I have to do to rope you back in so that I can feel better about the fact that I knew exactly what I was doing and I blamed you for it. Collective community, you were someone's scapegoat. Okay, you have no clue what this person could have been saying to this third party. Matter of fact, you were the third party, and you have no clue how this person depicted you to their other person. Oh, they all over me. I told them, leave me alone. They keep popping up. I blocked them on everything, but they keep finding a way to contact me. I don't really like them like that. They're not even attractive. Meanwhile, they are obsessed, let me tell you. They won't even pick their head up, collective community, unless it's something that they're looking up or looking at that has to do with you. Don't have anything else going on in life. If this is resonating for you, definitely watch the most recent reading I posted, because this similar energy came out and we're releasing this. Okay. That title said the past has to let you go. And they do. They do. I'm hearing clear the board. So this was just confirmation and a reminder to you that when you sit there and you're thinking, oh, I should reach out, or oh, I can feel them struggling, or oh, I hear their heart crawl. Peep that. I'm not going to edit that. Crawling. Didn't I say crawling back? I was trying to say, I feel their heart crying out for me. Yeah. Leave it where it is, collective community, because what I'm picking up on is this person has not even made a valid effort to make amends. They have not even made an effort to properly pay for what they did. Just gonna shuffle these to get that energy out of them, because a lot of the times these decks can reveal such beautiful, fruitful energy, and we don't want to keep talking about what's not. Okay, you have dreams to pursue. You have dreams to follow. It doesn't matter that they want you. A lot of people want you, collective community. You're glowing. You're bright. I keep telling y'all this. You're doing the damn thing. You're doing the work. Of course they want you. Duh. And they have the nerve to be more focused on who wants you than why people don't want them. Walking around ghosting people, giving people high hopes, playing with people's emotions. Now they think about trying to knock on your door. And I just posted something about that on TikTok, where this person is wondering If they were to knock on your door, whether metaphorically or literally, would you answer? And it's all because they're jealous and envious. And they're in a very petty energy, collective community. So just leave that where it is. Okay. Moving on. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine. Show us the energy of our collective community. Butterfly. Exactly. Transforming. I'm hearing fuck a cocoon. I feel like you are ready to fly, collective community, and you are definitely in an energy where somebody will get stung if they play the wrong games. Period. All that sneaky slide stuff, it's like keep that to yourself because it's going to be found out anyway because you have the gift of sight, you have the gift of discernment, and you have really practiced and exercised that muscle of intuition. It's like just stay far away from the collective community because I'm telling y'all are glowing. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. Speak to our collective community clearly about them and what they can expect from the near future, the benefits of the work they have done, where they are currently. We're going to leave them people in the past. What are the messages? Again, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. Share this out to someone you feel like may need to hear it. Maybe you have a friend and it's giving Girl by Destiny's Child. And it's like, you need to let that person go. Send this to them. Maybe this is the confirmation they need. Otherwise, if it's resonating, like, tip if you are able. The link is in the description. Book your personals while you have this sale going until July 4th. Drop a comment. Drop a thank you. Drop what's going on with you. Uplift the community on our community board. There are many ways to contribute to our collective community. Okay? I am grateful you are here. And look at you. Look at the throat chakra on the bottom of the deck. It's not the time to hold back, but it is the time to remain tempered. When you find certain things out, because I'm getting things are going to continue to be revealed, when you find these things out, keep your peace and keep your cool. And just be grateful that it didn't touch you. I posted a short a while ago and it popped up. And I was saying, you have no clue what could have occurred. So be grateful for your divine protection. Be grateful that these things did not touch you. Look at you. The otter is joy and contentment. You ever seen an otter play in the water or relax in the water or play around with their friends and family or even human beings? Like, it's giving immense joy, especially with this oyster card. Your miracles, the pearls you are waiting to form, they're ready to be harvested. So do you really want to waste your healing on a situation like we just talked about? Absolutely not. This is grounded yet heavenly energy. In this deck, to me, this is the star card. So all of your energy, all of your time that has gone into healing from the very things that have hurt you, including those energies, it's time to do better. And look at these colors. I love it when the colors relate to each other on different cards. You have really aligned, balanced, and healed your root, sacral, and solar plexus chakras. You are no longer living in survival mode. You are no longer operating from your lower frequencies, from your lower energies. You are rising that energy up. We saw the throat chakra, and we have the throat and the heart here with a hint of solar plexus. You have to have the willpower to align with your joy, collective community, and to speak it out and to speak out against dishonorable people and dishonest people and lies and deceit. You may be being called to do so, because what I'm getting about the gazelle is just as they are graceful, they are very discerning. I don't think any gazelle is sticking around when the big elephants and lions come come romping down the safari. No, you're very majestic. You're very elegant. And know that your spirit guides are watching you and they are protecting you. It doesn't matter who else is watching you like a hawk. All they can do is watch. Them monitoring spirits, them flies, them gnats, all they get to do is watch and be smacked down. So we're going to continue to move in this balanced energy, this grounded yet heavenly energy. And if you know anything about Native American history and culture, you know how prized and revered the buffalo is. So what I'm getting from that is your healing is something you should revere. Just your healing as its own entity, you should be protecting it. You should be honoring it. because though it serves you, you serve it as well. It's a circle of life happening here, collective community, a circle of life. And you don't want to continue to return back to the same cycles you delivered yourself from. I'm feeling drawn to my Forever Young deck. Let's check in on your inner child. Keep the momentum going. Keep being sweet. Keep being loving. Nobody ever said you had to stop. But just because you have history or a bond with a certain person does not mean that they're aligned with where you're headed. You got to be able to let people go. I'm getting that song Just in Case. Someone feels like they want that last good time with you before you really move on. You know, they're hoping and wishing that you can come together one last time. Just in case I don't make it home tonight, let me make love to you for the last time, baby. It's something about nostalgia, and you're gonna have to leave that alone. You don't even know what's really lying in that person's basement or lurking in their closet, and you don't want to know, so don't go digging. Everything that's meant to be revealed to you will be. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. What's going on with the collective community's inner child? What do they need to know in reference to the purest part of themselves? What's going on with the collective community's inner child? If you have never been with me or seen me use this deck, I created this deck based upon childhood experience, trauma, fun, nostalgia, memories, for us to be able to check in with our inner child, because that's usually the part of ourselves that needs the most attention and has the most unmet needs when we're feeling a bit wobbly and unbalanced. We have be seen and not heard. And then we have smoking or non-smoking. In the reverse, this card is preference and separation. Someone wants to come out of separation with you, and we're not talking about that past person anymore. Pretty please on the bottom with a cherry on top. Routines and tradition. This could be someone who is very old school, someone who is very traditional. Yeah, there's a little something under your pillow. Tooth fairy. They want to give you a gift, but not only them, like the divine wants to give you a gift for the healing you have done. You lost a tooth. That's a sign that you're growing and developing. Babysitter reinforcements on the bottom of the deck. Know that your spirit team will call its members ahead if you ever think you about to keep dibbling and dabbling in that other stuff. So when you feel limited or you feel, held back, kind of shift your perspective from it being interference from outside parties and look at it as protection from your spirit team, because that's exactly what it is. Sometimes when you're being held back or prevented from doing a certain thing, it's not somebody trying to hold you back. It's not Mercury retrograde. It's your spirit team saying there's something better and bigger out there for you and something more aligned that you need to be focused on, or at least open to. Your spirit team is never going to ask so much of you to the point where it's something you don't have the capacity to do. Sometimes you don't have the capacity to do a certain thing because you're too full up on that kind of stuff. Again, as it was said in the last reading, definitely go watch that. Sometimes you're looking to add when what you need to be focused on is subtracting. The writing is on the wall, rules and regulations. You want to move up, that's what you got to do. We have what's your favorite color, interest. So again, someone very old school, they may want to actually court you, take the time to get to know you, take notes about you, be interested in you and who you are, not just what you do and what you can give to them. Okay. They may want to upgrade your life, Game Boy Advance. They feel like you have the look. Like I said, very regal, very graceful. If you keep up with me on TikTok, I just posted that mini series, where this person, if this is resonating with you as the feminine, you're a lady and they love that. See? Well, aren't you pretty or handsome? Pinch his cheeks. They just feel like you are so adorable. And it's not in a condescending way. It's not in a way in which they look at you as incapable or even immature. They just look at you as very vibrant and childlike. And they love that. They love that you will take that ass outside and hug or climb a tree or talk to it. Some of you actually do need to go outside and touch a tree, sit under one. You know, trees will tell you what you need to hear. And I am far past the point of concerning myself with what anyone would think about my habits because I know what my healing has looked like. I know what is possible in this life when we are able to tune out and then tap in. Some of you may need to go commune with the trees and commune with nature because there are messages waiting for you. The birds aren't just singing to annoy you and wake you up out of your sleep. The trees are not just there to provide you with shade, they provide you with oxygen. And the good word says breath is life. So again, with the gratitude, go say thank you. Thank you, trees, for the shade. Thank you for the covering. Thank you for the air. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the comfort. Thank you for the fruit. I'm telling you, when you start investing seeds of gratitude all up and through your life, you will continue to reap the fruit of that in the sense of abundance, or however that resonates for you. Now, I was guided to get a card from my so called sexy or spicy deck. Just one. I literally heard just one. And this is from your new love. So tap in, take a moment, take a breath, think of who they are. And if you haven't met them yet, just sit and take a moment to breathe into who you have become and breathe out what you have healed from. And know that a love that is aligned with this new version of you is possible. Let's get one card from this deck. Again, it's not all about sex. It's not all about spice. It's about healing. We go from a healthy inner child to a healthy adult who can safely and abundantly express their creativity and sexuality. That's where I'm at, collective community. And if you're here with me and you're resonating, that's where you are too, or that's where you want to be. So let's get one card from your new love and move on with the messages. If you have not yet hit that thumbs up, go ahead and tap that. If you have yet to subscribe, hit that button and turn your post notifications on so you know when I post. Thank you for being here. I am genuinely appreciative and grateful for your presence. If you are able, go ahead and tip your reader, tip your oracle. And if you feel guided, my books are open to you. Everything you will need is always in the description or on my channel. Let's see. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine, the collective's new love. Okay. I just got so excited because it's my blank card. This is so perfect. And I know you might be a little disappointed, but know that my red or pink cards are rules and regulations. You two are about to write your own rules and regulations for not only your relationship, but for life. You are writing and forging your own Torah. If you don't know what the Torah is, look it up. But let me tell you, the way in which you two are going to live your lives together is going to be so fruitful because you have both done the work. You no longer need to carry anyone unless it's them babies. Okay? It's blank because whatever they have to say to you, whatever you have to say to them, whatever you're building together is between y'all. But I will throw you a bone. We have undressed on top of the deck. So this is someone that you're going to be able to be bare with. You're going to be able to be very transparent and open with them. Share your secrets. It's given Diary by Alicia Keys. It's given Naked by Ella May. Like, this is someone who is going to be your person because you have become your own person. I love that. Why not? Let's get a romance oracle for your new love. This is going to be from Spirit. Spirit's update on you and your love life. You've been disconnected from the world and it has served you well. But I got the deck too. Ah! I'm getting that gif. I don't know what movie that is because I haven't seen it, but it's that big glob with the big eye. And he's like doing this. And whoever's face, it's like, y'all are going to have bragging rights. Some of y'all very well may be showing each other off on social media. Take it as it resonates. If you know you're not with that, then that wasn't for you. Yeah, your lighthearted energy, as you extend that to others, it's what you receive. Everything doesn't have to be so heavy. And that's what we've been releasing. I just got a notification from Uber Eats, and it said something about your next meal. And it was 30 minutes even. So you could be meeting someone at 3 o'clock, heart to heart conversations. I'm hearing 30,000 miles. I'm also hearing 5,000 something, 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 600 minutes. Oh gosh, you are really going to enjoy your time together because you both know for sure, for certain, no doubt about it, that you both deserve love. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine, what are the messages for our collective community in this new love? New love, meaning brand spanking new. I'm not saying, ooh, there's that spanking again, y'all. Um, brand new love. I'm not saying this is not someone that you've known or been involved with at all before, but you've both been made anew. We saw that renewal card come out recently. So let's see for our collective community and their new love. What's your message to them, Spirit? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And it felt right on be seen and not heard. Mm. Mm. And I did just hear, but he gotta eat the booty like grocery. I'm getting the sense of boundaries and just limits and kind of pacing each other to, building up. It's not everything everywhere all at once with this person. You're taking your time to get to know each other, and you're able to do that because you're also taking the time to get to know yourselves. You may not be in communication with this person at this time, but they see you and you see them. Yeah, retreat. It's like as you both have disconnected to the world, you are still hand in hand. I've said this before, same team, different mission. Look what came out of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. What else? I like that. She was a fairy. I'm looking at the word fairy. Telling you, they feel like you have this ethereal energy. You are just otherworldly. You don't make any 3D sense. It is safe for you to love. Open up that heart. I'm trying to tell you, open up that heart because that energy is going to continue to feed your abundance, and then it's going to move up and through your throat chakra to where you can be heard, to where you two are ready to express yourselves. And that may be coming. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And it fell on what's your favorite color? Interest. I did see the word rest within interest. You're going to be able to rest with this person. Look at her. She don't have a care in the world. Dip me. Spin me, twirl me. And that's why this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is always at play. There's genuine passion here. Some of you could be singers, or this is someone you'll be comfortable with singing around. Yeah, love yourself first in separation. What have I been saying? It's your self-respect. You're so attractive because you don't play about you, and this person is not going to play about you either. Very soon. Separation, very soon. So just continue to do what you're doing, collective. Simple. Whatever you're doing is working, and it's working well. You're glowing. I am picking up again on someone with a really nice beard. Somebody could be wolfing it right now. Look at that hand placement. Oh my goodness. And he has long hair. Yeah, you've known each other before. Someone's wolfing it right now. Someone may just be in a space where they are really facing themselves and all that they are. There is no big emphasis on cosmetics and, haircuts or grooming. Not because this person is dirty or they're depressed or anything like that. You know how us human beings get in those spaces. No, this is just about this person getting to know themselves again. Oh my goodness gracious. As y'all let go of control issues and allow this situation to unfold naturally. Honeymoon and engagement came out together. Soulmate on the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate. Something about LO, low. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Yeah. It's curse it's cursing. Cursing? Are you cursing? If you do curse, maybe this person likes it. I don't know. That was interesting. Yeah, this person could be growing their hair out. You could be cutting yours or vice versa. Same team, different missions. Like y'all could be facing yourselves in different ways. Maybe your person don't play about they cut. Maybe this person don't play about their hair being laid, you know. And so they're needing to embrace themselves in their wild natural form. You know, maybe you are more focused on being natural and wild, and maybe you've been exploring the pieces of yourself that make sure you're very prim and, you know, you're gussied up and all that good stuff. This could be the one, and deception coming out. And we have keep an open mind on the bottom of the deck with you deserve love and reconciliation sticking out of the deck. I feel like if this is someone that you've known, someone you've been involved with, you're needing to keep an open mind to the fact that the deception that interrupted your connection was self deception. This says someone is wearing a false self mask. Confirmation, my air clicked on in this relationship. So I don't feel like this was a situation, if this is resonating, where this person ever lied to you. They were lying to themselves, and maybe you were as well. So as you two continue to heal within self, that deception is being healed. And that's what I'm saying about that appearance energy, you know, that's being balanced out. So whatever there was self-deception about, it's kind of like it's being acted out and healed physically. Whatever the issues were with self, now we are actively physically acting these things out, because as within, so without, grounded yet heavenly. One more. It's a lot of cards out here, y'all. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Thank you so much for the messages. On behalf of my collective community, we are grateful. Anything else? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Release your ex. Even if you weren't official with this person, you'll know if it resonates. Let that person go. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I'm also picking up that in that other deck, when we saw separation and the third party relationship and things like that, this person could have been in another connection when you two started. But the difference between who I picked up on before and this person is everything was disclosed here. You knew what was going on, and so did they. So I feel like maybe you two just kind of jumped the gun, and it's a situation where you needed to take a couple steps back so that you two could make leaps forward in the future. Okay. I'm hearing to get a message from the universe, and then I will plant this here. What are these cards away from my deck? Why not? Let's see. We have Scarf. My Scarf card that came out for us recently. Angel number 737 and 474 could be significant to you. Yeah, I'm looking at the word growth. So something wild could be going on with your hair right now. I love it. I love it. We have the headphones card. Yeah, emphasis on that music, and emphasis on isolation or just quiet energy. And then we have my tote card. It's about putting down whatever you were carrying that became baggage. You know, if you leave the mall with all the things you wanted, you're not looking at that as baggage. That's not an inconvenience. That's not holding you up. So this is about eliminating the things that no longer serve you and being open to the gift spirit and this person have for you. It's been coming out a lot recently. You're about to be spoiled. Angel numbers 828, 414, 105, 939, and 102 could be significant to you. Let's see. Messages from the universe. Thank you, Spirit. Again, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate y'all. I had somebody in my chat the other day saying they remember when I had 100 subscribers, and now we have surpassed 500. So I appreciate y'all. We're on our way to 1,000. Okay, we are moving on up together. collective community. We are growing together. Notice how I changed my description from growing to thriving, because that's exactly what we're doing. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. What are the messages from the universe for our collective community at this time? I heard get 3. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. That was satisfying. That was satisfying. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Back of the card says, do you know what you've created? No. Besides an intergalactically known saunter named after you, inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. Not bad, kiddo. Not bad at all. Bro, your spirit team is so proud of you. Your person is so proud of you. And it's something very distinct about your walk as well. All there is to love has been there all along. So this could be, I'm telling you, this could be someone that you've known you just weren't aligned with just yet. Back of the card says, when you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock. I feel like this has to do with community, y'all, with us here, you in other places. Maybe you're in a book club, maybe you're on a sports team, you know, maybe you're communing with your neighbors on something, maybe you're reconnecting with family or forging new families. All of that matters so much to the becoming of who you are. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on. So this is someone who you're not going to have to heal them. You're not going to have to fix them or cure them or soothe them or work too hard to ease their mind. That doesn't mean that iron can't sharpen iron, and y'all won't be there to be 100 and 100, so that maybe if you're 85, maybe they can lend you that 15. But baby, when I tell you, this is not someone who's going to drag you down, that this is someone who has done their work, that this is someone who has healed and transmuted the energies to move up and through their chakra system freely as they need it. And this is someone who will express to you freely and openly what the divine has given them, what they have intuited about who you are and what you could be together. Woo! Beautiful. So beautiful. Spirit, is there anything else for this message? I'm hearing no, not at this time. So definitely take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't be complaining that something is off because you went off and ran off with somebody else's thing. Okay, I am genuinely always wishing everyone well in accordance with their highest good. Never shoot the messenger, because my ancestors will shoot that ass back. They never miss. And until next time in divine time, peace.